The real reason you can't stay consistent is not what you think. You don't have a discipline problem, you have a heart problem. Everyone thinks laziness is the enemy, but what if I told you that's not true? The truth is, something much deeper is sabotaging your consistency. And unless you fix this, nothing will ever save you. By the end of this video, you'll discover the exact shift that turns inconsistency into unstoppable drive. And if you're serious about this, subscribe. Because every week I share systems that built my life around discipline and deen, alhamdulillah. Let's be real. You've blamed your inconsistency on lack of motivation, poor time management, maybe even bad habits. And at first, these reasons feel true. They're convenient. But here's the problem. If motivation was the solution, you'd already be consistent. If apps, planners, and endless productivity hacks actually worked, we'd all be disciplined machines. You can't hustle your way out of spiritual misalignment. And that's the part productivity culture will never tell you. Because your problem isn't on the surface, it's underground. It's hidden in your heart. Here's the real reason. Spiritual fragmentation. Every time you wake up without intention, your niyyah, you cut yourself off from the fuel of consistency. When your dunya goals don't align with your akhirah vision, your efforts collapse under pressure. And when your emotions swing because you lack tawakkul, trust in Allah, or you forget dhikr, you become a slave to mood instead of principle. Consistency isn't just a behavioral issue, it's a spiritual state. Think about it. The Sahaba didn't have habit apps, streak trackers, or dopamine hacks. Yet they were the most disciplined people ever lived. Why? Because their hearts were aligned. Their striving wasn't just hustle, it was worship. This is where mujahada comes in. Real consistency isn't built on dopamine, it's built on striving against your nafs, your inner self that resists discipline. Productivity culture says, chase routines, chase hacks, chase shortcuts. Islam says, fight your nafs, anchor yourself in purpose, and Allah will open the doors of strength. Every time you push yourself to pray on time, to resist a distraction, to align your actions with your intention, that's mujahada. That's where true consistency is born. Without mujahada, every hack you try is just building on sand. So how do you actually apply this? Here's the shift that will change everything. First, anchor your goals in ibadah. Stop treating work, study, or business as separate from deen. Say Bismillah, make your intention, and your work becomes worship. This shift gives your discipline eternal weight. Second, build rituals, not routines. Don't just have a morning routine, have a spiritual ritual. Quran before phone, dhikr before emails, salah as the spine of your day. Rituals charge you with barakah. Third, track sincerity, not just streaks. Forget endless habit trackers. Journal your intention. Ask, was I sincere today? Even one action with sincerity outweighs 1,000 empty check marks. Do these three and you'll stop relying on fragile motivation and start building spiritual consistency. Listen, you were made for more than productivity. You were made for purpose. Imagine how your life would look if you were both consistent and sincere, not just trying to achieve goals, but walking every day in alignment with Allah. That's the life of barakah. That's the life of strength. If you're ready to live that, join the Mujahada Circle newsletter. It's where we share these systems in a written format. The link is below. And if you want to see what happened to me after 30 days of Mujahada, watch this video next. I apologize, but what you just learned won't matter unless you actually do it. Assalamu alaikum.